What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Zoronden here, back for part 2 of the Death Knight starter area run. We're going to get straight into the swing of things. I'm actually going somewhere I don't need to do, so I'm going to go back. I need to challenge 5 Death Knights. Yeah, 5. This is pretty easy. They're pretty much not going to beat you. It's a little time-consuming, honestly, because you can't just go engage them, challenge them, and then wait for the combat timer and all kinds of junk like that. It's kind of like duels, but of course they're dual NPCs. This is one of the quests, though, I've found the need to have to eat or bandage during, which can be frustrating. Again, because you're not necessarily getting a lot of money or rune cloth at this level. I'm up to 3 gold, so I mean I could buy some food. Of course, if you're playing and you already have some characters, which is likely, just hit gold over. There's a mailbox down there that you get access to. So that's an option, I suppose. And that's typically 5% money.
You need
in
something.
The original launch, I think back in Lich King, I do not believe you had access
Make it quick.
to anything, like to a mailbox, to the real world. I don't think it worked. So you're kind of stranded until you got out of this area. But if that was the case, if it was, it didn't last long. Let's see. Well, I'll show you. As now there is, of course, access to mounts. Well, not mounts. Well, there is mounts, but access to that mailbox so you can get BOAs and stuff. Eat a bit of this delicious black mushroom here, get some health back, and I will fight these 2 people.
Our master's will
Drain
be
Eye
done.
here first. If you didn't notice, I'm using my frosty mini whelp, undead mini whelp thing.
You
Whatever.
need something.
That was
Speak
the
your piece.
Wrath of the Lich King collector's edition pet, so I figured I picked little pet for the Death Knight to use. A little more themed creatures and so take her out. Right into this guy. Should be fine. Obviously not it. Oh, what the hell did I just do? Oh, target coming. Obviously not. Dang it! Will you stop that? This is one of the problems. These little fights take so long to start. I get impatient. Hoping I can hit him. For some reason, I got a target that I'm not targeting. Whatever. He goes down pretty easy. And the reward for that is a trinket. Not the best trinket in the world, but a trinket nonetheless, which I will take. We'll turn that in, and then we're gonna go get the Death Knight mount, which I might use it. Why not? I am gonna use it actually, because I want to show off basically everything in here. I'm doing it kind of like this is a original run or something like that. So while I'm cheating and using account-bound mounts, because I'm not gonna run around slow, I will use the Death Knight mount, the Death Charger. So that should be pretty cool. I've always liked the mount. I don't know. It's a good looking mount. It always reminds me of the scene Kerosene. It's not the same at all, really, but the buffs having that colorization kind of glow is what always reminds me of it. So if you just kill the guy here, he falls off. Loot him if you want to. I always make sure to loot him. And then get on the horse. And no speed, so you just gotta run it up here. You do the horseman's call, and he'll come and get it from you. As you saw that ghost down there, I avoided that because you do have to fight that. It'll aggro you. And I don't need to fight it, so why bother? Why waste the time? There we go. He comes in. He appraises my horse. Yes, impressive, Death Knight. And I believe, there you go. You get popped back into the real world. You can see he's way over here. He doesn't actually move or enter that realm with you in like reality of the game sense. Wow, look at all those abilities I got from leveling. Raise the Dead, I always like to put over there. I'm going to want this guy, the Death Strike, over here. That is a nice heal ability. Blood Boil and Pestilence are good AoEs. I typically put them at the end. And let's get that Death Charger out. Where are you, buddy? There, right at the top. Look at that. Replace the Raptor. And we got a talent. Roiling Blood. Blood Boil ability now also triggers Pestilence if it strikes a diseased target. And that's interesting. Plague Leech. Draw forth the infection from an enemy, consuming the Blood Plague and Frost Fever diseases on the target to activate 2 randomly fully depleted Death Runes. Or activate them as Death Runes. That's kind of nice. And Unholy Blight. Was this passive? It is passive. Surrounds the Death Knight with a vile swarm of unholy insects for 10 seconds, stinging all enemies within 10 yards every 1 second, infecting them with Blood Plague and Frost Fever. I'm going to go with Unholy Blight. It's always been one of my favorites. I like that it became a talent because I can get it in any spec then. And I've always enjoyed it. Anyways, there is my Death Charger. Cool mount. There is, or at least there was, I don't know if there still is, there was a way to get this mount as well. It might be through trading card game or something. I'm not really sure. I always wanted it. I think the red colorization is pretty cool, but I do not.
I will listen.
Yeah, you better listen. Did I get that trinket yet? There it is. Anything else? I'm really wanting to get pants because I'm tired of wearing this skirt dress thing, but such is life, I suppose. Let's go over to that mailbox before we go on to the next quest line here, and grab whatever we've got in the mail. It's like a here's where a mailbox is, or here's how to use a mailbox mail kind of thing. It's not really anything. It's not anything from the auction house or from my other characters or anything. It's just it's an unsellable pamphlet or something stupid. And there's the mailbox. Damsel, or Danzel? Whatever. These guys are hitting me. Ah, they just mounted me. Uncool. Okay, I only have one to fight. And he's not the horse master. Good lord, don't want to fight that guy. Civilian was coming to fight me. You crazy civilian. You crazy! There we go. Down for the count. Sounds are going funky things again. I'm gonna go up top. It doesn't show. I mean, it only shows one quest over here. And I guess that is actually all I have at the moment. I'm not sure if I should have more. I'm gonna do a skim by here, and if I should have more, I will get them. But yeah, that might actually be correct. And the next item we're gonna get is another trinket. I think you actually get 3 total trinkets here. One is a PvP trinket. The other 2 are more designed for PvE, or at least, you know, give you stats. Obviously, you'll see this one here is going to give you some crit and gain some parry. So it's kind of a tanking trinket, really. All right, in here, pretty easy quest. Throw this globular dying thing at peasants, and it will make them into either ghouls, as you can see there, or spirit ghosts like that. Spirit ghosts or scarlet ghosts are unfriendly. You have to kill them. The ghouls, rather, golems. God, that'd be weird. I guess they could be flesh golems. Anyways, the ghouls, there I did it again. The ghouls, haha, are your buddies. They're the ones you want. You got to get 5 of them. You can get them all at once, so you don't have to come down here, get one, go up, you know, anything like that. That would suck. And I thought you could get 2 guys with 1 life. Apparently not. Another thing to notice is the tracking on the quest doesn't properly work because you're turning in the ghouls. So just turning people into ghouls doesn't count, which is unfortunate because, again, it's not tracking the quest properly. Now, I've technically got 4 ghouls already, but quest shows 0. So, a little silly, but as long as you realize what you're doing and read that quest, you're not going to be that confused, and you'll know what to do. And since you watch this, you'll know what to do. Why the heck not? Do it as you will. You can't kill the peasants or the miners. I wouldn't recommend it because you're not going to get anything from killing them. You want to turn them into ghouls. Of course, you can get probably some copper or something off of them, but that's not why you're down here. All right, let's go turn in these ghouls. Feel free to mount up and run. The ghouls are pretty fast. They're going to fall in, no problem. I don't even know if they can die. I've never had one die on me, and so that's been nice. Lead them up through the pit if you want to do that for the heck of it. It doesn't do anything. There he goes. He's going to turn him in, and yeah, he corpse explodes him, I believe, or throws him into the pit, something like that. Not really sure what he does there. Anyways, there we go. We'll get that trinket. 50 quest achievement. Drink some moon water, apparently, for some reason.
Work to be done.
And I need to go talk to Prince Blah Blah Blue Blue. There he is, that guy. Prince Valinar. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Yes.
You're a blood elf?
There's work to be done.
100 Scarlet Defenders slain. Ah, yes, I know exactly what I'm doing. And this will be the perfect ending point for the episode. We'll do this quest and move on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get inside of a tiny little minecart. And an unwitting miner is going to drag us to a spot. Now, how my troll fit in this tiny little guy, a goblin and a gnome, maybe even a dwarf, but anybody else, not really gonna fit. Questionable Draenei and Tarn, how that even makes any sense. Ultimately, for me, the sad thing about this, though, is the little cart it's not designed to do anything, really. So there's no moving wheels, it doesn't lean with the hill or anything. Like, those do, but yours doesn't, so I'm not actually sure what the situation is there and why that's that. But you can obviously see why you can't really come down here and do this quest. These guys are big bad elites with 26,000 hit points, which you can't deal with that. You're not geared out as a level 70 or anything like that. I don't even know if 70s could do it. They'd probably have a little bit of trouble. So this dude's gonna pull us all the way to one of the 2 boats. There are 3 guns on each boat, so 6 players. Where's my math? 6 players total can do this at one time. Of course, this was once upon a time pretty dang crowded. And the peasant just kind of disappears. That's always fun. Grab yourself a cannon. I recommend zooming in a little bit. That distance wasn't going to do me a ton of good. And then go nuts. Start shooting everybody. Now, they are going to run up at you. You'll notice them running at the ladders, or at the ramp. I tend to try and focus fire them down so they don't get up the ramp. You do have a self-defense ability. You see the number 2 there. That is going to shoot off an electrical charge. I'll see if I can get some guys to run up here and try to use that. You gonna run up here, guys? Come on, I'm almost done with the quest already. I'll call the background. I think a few of them are coming up. Well, I've got a few getting close. Better stop killing them. They're gonna get all dead. I only got 1 left to kill. All right, so they're hitting me. I'm gonna use the electromagnetic pulse. Shoots them away a bit. I'm actually good, so I'm gonna hit 5. You jump out. You jump on one of those bone griffins, I guess. Skeletal griffin, scourge griffin. And I'm gonna ride it all the way back. I don't know if you land. I think you land at the base camp. Of course, he could take you up there if he really wanted to, because he's a flying creature. Now, how he actually flies, that might be a better question. There aren't any feathers there. That is a magical flight, I suppose. Probably doesn't need to flap his wings then, does he? Interesting thought. And what is the reward for this? Did I already look? Ah, bracers. I think pants are next then. You get bracers and then pants and then kind of all the other mismatched parts. Helmet comes last. I think chest is second to last. Shoulders being third to last. gloves maybe fourth to last, but it may actually be pants. They may make me wait longer than I remember. Either way, yeah, that's going to pretty much do it, guys. Let's go ahead and turn this in. But I do want to thank you for tuning in. Please do thumbs up and subscribe to the video so I can bring you more of the Death Knights or the World of Warcraft. Go ahead and get these awesome. Oh, yeah, there's the pants. There's the pants. Let's get those bracers on. And not much difference considering the gloves are hiding them. But yeah, that's going to do it for now, guys. Again, please do thumbs up and subscribe. I have been Zoronden. I will catch you all on the other side.